and welcome for another ASMR with an interesting topic. Recently I posted an ASMR video with the most bizarre and funniest laws in US, and I think why not to do the same thing for Europe, because Europe is again a place where are a lot of weird, very weird and funny laws and rules. And I made a list here, a list with some of them, the strangest laws that you can here encounter if you travel across Europe in different countries. Well, let's discover them. And I will start with France. France. Well, did you know that in France it's illegal? It's illegal to name your pig Napoleon. Yes, supposedly to avoid insulting the great historical figure. Well, actually, that's odd and funny, and this applies only to pigs. So don't try to name your pig Napoleon when you're in France. Right. Good. Next. In France, kissing on the train platforms, it's banned. So no French kisses on the train platforms, because they issued this law to prevent congestions at stations. Well, right. So don't try French kisses in the station platforms if you are in France. Radio stations in France must play at least 40% French music, which is okay, right? With 50% of that being new productions to preserve French culture. Okay, this is understandable. It's a quite interesting law. In France, ketchup restriction in schools. Ketchup, along with other condiments, it's limited or prohibited in French school cafeterias to promote healthy eating and traditional cuisine. Weird. Somehow it's weird. So, because I like ketchup, right? Good, so right. In France, family members are largely immune from prosecution if they steal from each other. Oh, wow. Although this immunity doesn't cover essential documents. So, if I'm stealing from my wife, I'm immune in front of the prosecution, right? From prosecution, right? Good. And oh, that's quite odd. This was for France. Now let's move to Switzerland, because they have also very strange laws and funny. Flushing toilet at night. Well, this is a very famous law in Switzerland. Flushing toilets after 10 p.m. in apartment buildings, it's illegal to minimize noise disturbances. Right. And another strange law from Switzerland. Hanging clothes on Sundays. it's illegal to hang clothes out to dry on Sundays because you need to respect the day of the rest. Right. I don't know. This is strange. So, if you do laundry, just dry out everything before Sunday, right? And this is another law, next one, which is quite strange. Naked hiking, it's prohibited in Switzerland. Alright, I'm just imagine the origins of this law. Somebody try to be naked on Mont Blanc, let's say. These were from Switzerland, this law. Now let's move to the United Kingdom. Pay attention. Handling salmon suspiciously. Sounds weird, right? The Salmon Act in 1986 makes it illegal to handle salmon in suspicious circumstances. But what constitutes suspicious? It's very vague. Alright. So don't try messy things with salmons in UK, right? You can be prosecuted by suspicious circumstancing handling the salmon. And this is one of the weirdest. Permission to die in Parliament. It's illegal to die in the House of Parliament. In UK, in this law, it's often cited as one of the weirdest laws in the world. So, Italy next. Men are prohibited from wearing skirts in public in Italy. In Rome, it's illegal to keep a goldfish in a round bowl in Rome due to the animal cruelty concerns. So try to avoid to have a goldfish as a pet in Rome, right? Good. In Venice, it's illegal to feed the pigeons to keep the city clean. So in Piazza San Marco, it's illegal to feed the pigeons. Well, when I visited the San Marco Piazza in Venice Square, the San Marco Square, I saw some tourists feeding with some bread, some pigeons. Right, maybe 20 years ago. This act was before this act was issued, right? By the way, so don't try to feed the pigeons in Venice. Next, in Greece, high heels are banned on various ancient sites to protect the integrity of the locations. Who dares to wear high heels on Acropolis? Because until you can reach Acropolis, you need to hike or to travel about 2 hours, and it's impossible for a woman with high heels to reach that place due to the rough road. But by the way, now let's switch to Germany next. breaking out of prison in Germany. Escaping prison in Germany is not illegal, as Germans consider it human nature that want to be free. Alright, and I suppose they are not trying to take out and to track the inmates after their escape. Wow, this is strange. If you're German, please leave a comment below. I want to know more about this law, because it's kind of weird. Another strange laws from Germany. It's running out of fuel on the autobahn. It's illegal to run out of fuel on the autobahn because it's considered preventable and dangerous. So just be sure to keep your tank full when you're in Germany and you drive on the autobahn, just in case, because you're gonna commit a crime. Well, now wait to next one. In Germany, a pillow, okay, a pillow, that thing that you will use to put and rest your head when you're sleeping. A pillow, it's considered a passive weapon. A passive weapon. How can a pillow be considered a weapon? Even if you smash a face to someone with a pillow, well, it's too soft to produce some damage. No, but I want to know the origin of this weird law. Also in Germany, no drilling on Sundays. Germans must avoid excessive noise on Sundays, especially drilling noises and construction noises. Well, this is also in Romania. Next law comes from Portugal. In Portugal, it's illegal to pee in the sea. This is because they are aiming to keep the waters clean. And who's gonna catch you if you pee in the sea? I don't know. But somehow it's understandable. But I don't know how they can catch you. Well, if you're peeing in the pool, yes, you can be catched very easy. But in the sea, Netherlands has the same law. Peeing in canals, it's illegal to urinate in canals unless you are pregnant, which is an exception made for practical reasons. So pregnant women can pee freely in Netherlands canal, but the men's and unpregnant women cannot. Weird. In Sweden, complaining about the weather, it's illegal to complain about the lack of sunshine during the dark winters to encourage a positive outlook among citizens. So, yeah, well, that's quite a phenomenon there. Spain, well, in Barcelona, for example, it's illegal to spit in public. No wearing flip-flops. It's illegal to drive while wearing flip-flops in Spain to avoid accidents. So if you're coming from the seaside, from the beach, be aware to have normal boots or sneakers, no flip-flops. Good. rest of them. Let's return to Portugal. In Portugal, it's illegal to drive without a shirt, a t-shirt or a shirt, so no busty naked driving or topless driving. Denmark. In Denmark there is a special law that obligates you to check under the car for children. Drivers are required to check for children hiding underneath their cars. And this attracts another law. It's illegal to start a car if someone is underneath it. Okay. Good. Which, let's put is like an oddity level or strange level, like 3 out of 10. Norway. Now this one is quite interesting. In Norway, it's illegal to sterilize coins. So if they are dirty, you must wash them, but not sterilizing. So don't boil the coins in Norway because it's considered sterilizations and it's illegal. And the next is a law called Silent Sundays. Cars are banned from being used in certain Sundays across the Norwegian territory. So, if you're living in a remote location in Norway and you have to travel for your groceries to the nearest town, which can be like 15 kilometers away, and it's winter, dark outside, and it's Sundays, you may not use your car because it's illegal. So although you can wait until next day or use another transportation device. Interesting. Let's return to Sweden. I see. Wait, I put them in random orders here, so let's return now to Sweden. Monopoly, it's forbidden. It's illegal to own a copy of Monopoly game in Sweden. What the fuck? So, how you can play a Monopoly game in Sweden without owning a copy of it? What? This is ridiculous. The next one is also weird. From Sweden. No dancing without license. Public dances. Public dances required a license from the police. Alright. So don't try to dance in public places in Sweden. You can commit a crime. So if you hear some music in Sweden, just stay still, okay? Don't try to dance. Finland. No traffic fines. Well, sounds very strange, right? But what means no traffic fines? Traffic fines in Finland are calculated as a percentage of the offender's income. So very rich people pay enormous fines for speeding. Okay, this is somehow good, nice. It's okay. Wow. Finland is the country of saunas, you know. I repeated in many of my videos. Well, there is an etiquette, sauna etiquette, it's name of the law. And there are strict rules for sauna etiquette, such as talking and about worker politics, which are banned and illegal to talk about politics in saunas. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. Alright, and now let's focus on Iceland because they have also a weird law. Dogs banned in Reykjavik. How ODD can be. For decades, dogs were banned in the capital city of Reykjavik. Although this law has been relaxed meanwhile. Well, this is the weirdest law I ever read. Oh my god. So you can know, you in the past, you could not own a dog in Reykjavik. But now it seems that this kind of law has been relaxed, so maybe in certain circumstances you can own a dog as a pet in Reykjavik. Wow. Well, I told you this will be a very interesting session because some countries in Europe have very strange rules. Well, from my side of view, some of them are quite mind-blowing, let's say. Good. And these laws highlights the unique cultural and historical context of European countries. And these uncover the facts that laws can sometimes evolve from serious intentions into sources of humor and curiosity for people worldwide. But if you visit one of these countries, you need to take care and take in account these types of weird laws and to avoid them. Of course, to prevent to be as a prevention for a possible fine. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this kind of, let's say, special ASMR video. Soft spoken combined with whispering, and if you watched until this time, please hit the subscribe button if you aren't. This will mean a lot to me for my moral level, right? And of course now at the end, I wish you all the best wherever you are. Bye bye. So this one is the right, so it's the